Hi friends, welcome back. Today we're going to be watching episode 102 of Good Omens. It's called The Book. And I'm pretty excited because I feel like the last episode, right in the end, they had a really big twist. Everything changed. I'm excited to see what they're going to do with that because it was such a huge plot twist that I was not expecting. So, we should dive right in. Thank you guys for watching as always. And yeah, let's do this. I'm glad that they're keeping the whole time lapses in different times for the second episode as well. I was scared it was just a pilot thing.
Buying,
Pornography?
pornography.
Gabriel, come into my back room.
Very good job,
Humans
very
are
discreet.
Extremely easily embarrassed. We must buy our pornography secretively.
Oh my god.
Well, we just wanted to stop by and check on the status of the Antichrist.
Why? What's wrong? I mean, if there is something wrong, I could put my people onto it.
Nothing's wrong. Everything's going perfectly. There's a lot happening. All good.
All good?
Well, all going according to the divine plan. The Hellhound has been set loose, and now the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse are being summoned. No problems. How was the Hellhound?
I didn't stick around to see.
Thank you for my pornography.
Oh my god.
Excellent job. You can't have a war without war. Clever.
If the good side is this stupid, I think we're really fucked because the evil are gonna win if this is what we got.
But first, do you know what's in your fridge?
Morning, Crowley. Just checking in.
Oh my god.
Nice chair.
Hi guys.
Armageddon will begin.
Oh
the
my
final
god.
combat. It's what we've been working towards since we rebelled. We are the fallen. Never forget that.
Well, it's not the sort of thing you forget.
I don't trust you, Crowley.
Everything's going just fine.
Who are you?
Carmine Zingerber, National World Weekly, war correspondent.
Well, this is good, my friend. It is good that a member of the World Press is here to see us sign the peace accord.
Oh, who's she gonna kill?
They do, and it's me.
Don't mind me, ladies and gents.
I'd love to stay and get to know you all better, but duty calls.
Oh my god. I thought she was gonna kill all of them. Because that was gonna be so cool, like a sword winning against them, kinda.
She's the first of 4, and you can't have a war without her. She's been killing time for so long now. Time and sometimes people. And now 60 centuries of waiting are about to end.
She gives me Natasha Romanoff vibes, so I'm curious. I didn't expect them to bring in the 4 horsemen, and I have to say that the evil seems like they're a lot more prepared and just in general better than the good side. So this is not to say that the evil is gonna win, but I feel like I should be rooting for the good side, right? But I think villains can be appealing.
This is also the story of a witchfinder, and a book. And that story starts about 360 years ago with the last witch burning in England.
Witchfinder Major Pulsifer, all is prepared.
Bring no more milk, not this day or ever. For today I am to die in flames. Yours, Agnes Nutter.
Oh god. Oh god. At least she's prepared to die.
Come. Gather thee close, I say. And mark well the fate of those who meddle with such as they do not understand.
Olga.
Damn, I guess she really was prepared.
An apple will arise no man can eat. Invest thy money in Master Job's machine, and good fortune will tend thy days. I mean, this is balderdash.
In December 1980, an apple will arise that no man can eat. That one's stupid, Mom. It doesn't mean anything. 4 shall ride, and 3 shall ride the sky as 2.
Oh.
And 1 shall ride in flames, and there shall be no stopping them. Not fish, nor rain, neither devil or angel, and ye shall be there also, anathema.
You see? She's got special plans for you, mi amor.
Oh my god.
Agnes gave us the easy job. We just had to make sure everything was good for the family. You're the one that's going to have to save the world.
A little kid? Oh my god. I mean, it makes sense because the little kid is the one destroying, so it makes sense another little kid will save it.
Sorry, I've just got to hit return and I'll be with you.
Oh god.
Sorry.
What is his problem?
Not very good with computers.
You don't say. The poor guy.
Purpose of your visit to the United Kingdom?
Oh, I'm commanded by an ancient family prophecy. I'm going to use all the wisdom and witchcraft at my disposal to hunt down the heart of darkness and do all that I can to destroy it before it brings about the end of the world.
I'm sorry?
Vacation.
I'm the thin red line that stands between humanity and the darkness. Hey, I'm talking about witches.
Oh shit.
Hey.
What a gorgeous village, huh? Thank you.
She really moved her entire life there. I thought she was just gonna go and stay at like a hotel for like a week or two while they saved the world, but I guess it's a bigger commitment than I expected.
To work.
Easy job. Just let the Antichrist keep an eye on him.
Put on.
Are we gonna see the satanic nuns again? Because I really hope we do. Oh, okay. Finally, the kid is appearing again.
Every gang needs a Brian. Always grimy, always supportive of anything Adam invents or needs.
Vanilla and chocolate.
No family background? It's interesting, they presented all the other characters except for the Antichrist, like the one that we're most curious about. She feels awfully close to them.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Hi.
Shit.
Nice hat.
Found her already.
Can I ask you something? Yeah. Are there any great beasts or strange things happening?
Well, his dog. I mean, he's a beast. Your dog, say hello.
Not what I was looking for.
Hold
Kind
on.
of
I
is
have to
though.
tell them
Curious, but I'm gonna keep looking. So.
Ma'am, it's right in front of you. The dramatic irony. Oh my god, who is that? What the fuck?
Blue.
That was paint.
Hey,
Oh.
you've both been hit. I don't know what you think you're playing at.
Oh, that was fun. Wait, yeah.
Oh.
That was easy.
Thank you.
It's interesting to get to know their powers.
Until 11 years ago, the manor was used as a hospital by an order of satanic nuns who weren't actually very good at it.
They're amazing, I love them. They can be bad, but they're amazing. Oh, yeah.
Saints and demons preserve us, it's Master Crowley.
You didn't have to do that. You could have just asked her.
Of course, no. Yeah, excuse me, Mom. We're two supernatural entities just looking for the notorious son of Satan. Wonder if you might help us with our inquiries.
She will. She's a satanic nun. Please take us to the other satanic nuns.
There were lots of records. We were very good at keeping records.
Well, where are they?
Burned in the fire.
Yep.
Well,
most books on witchcraft will tell you that witches work naked. This is because most books on witchcraft are written by men.
Darksome night and shining.
Oh my god, they're gonna run her over.
You hit someone.
I didn't.
Rip little witchy. No, I'm kidding, she's fine, but...
That's it. No bones broken.
Oh, see, he can heal. I'm not going crazy. I thought he healed the bird in the last episode. And he did. I feel like the main message that I'm getting is that Carly really likes to listen to Queen. Damn, ma'am, don't forget that. That's so important.
The answers are always in the book. It's just sometimes you don't see them till afterwards.
But she lost the book. You had one job.
Shit, Mom, I'm gonna have to call you back.
Oh, sweetie. The angel and the devil have it, so good luck with that.
The way that he was looking at the dog and the dog was looking at him.
It's meant to be.
If they were made for each other.
Arthur.
I'm scared. Is the dog gonna be like a huge freaking beast when she looks at it or something?
Oh, jolly good, yes.
Oh my god.
Rather.
He knows what it
We'll
is.
contact our respective human operatives then.
Sorry?
You alright?
Perfectly, yes. Tip-top. Absolutely tickety-boo.
Tickety-boo?
Mind how you go.
Okay. So the angel is planning something.
That was a thing.
3008. When that the angel readeth these words of mine in his shop of other men's books, then the
My
final
God.
days are certes upon us. Open thine eyes to understand. Open thine eyes and read, I do say, foolish principality, for thy cocoa doth grow cold. Thy cocoa doth grow cold? Cocoa!
Creepy, 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 creepy. Doesn't this book have like a witchcraft 101 that you could use to find the... Is it Jaws prophecies? Yeah, I guess, yeah. Damn, he's reading the whole fucking thing? Now he knows everything that's ever gonna happen, like ever. Oh, okay, it literally just says, okay. That's helpful. You did it, you bastard.
Fairfield 046666, Arthur Young, here.
Dad, look, I got Dog to walk on his hind leg.
Sorry, right number.
Right number. Honestly, I feel like this show surprises me so much in regards to the story because their episodes are nothing like what I expect them to be. Which, you know, I was a little bit worried about that in the pilot because after I saw it, I was like, I'm not sure what the show is trying to do and what the next episodes could be like. But in a way, I feel like that's kind of interesting because it's been fooling me quite a lot. And I feel like maybe this is just like the film student inside of me that is just always trying to read the cues and just know what to expect. And this show kind of never lets me know what to expect. Just in regards to the storyline of the episodes, like I honestly thought that this entire episode would be them making the first contact with the kid, but they're really dragging that out. So I wonder, I mean, I guess, see, my suspicions for the next episode would be that they actually get to maybe stalk the kid. I don't even know if they're gonna actually speak to the kid yet. So I think it's interesting the way in which they're playing around with the idea that you don't know what the episodes are going to be like or what they're going to talk about. I really enjoy that they brought in witchcraft because I'm just someone who, you know, I kind of like witches. I think they're interesting. I think it's kind of fascinating, and I was a little bit confused when they brought in that story. I feel like they're presenting us to a lot of different characters and ideas, and that can be a little bit overwhelming, especially when you're also getting to know a world that you're not familiar with. So I feel like this show was overwhelming me a little by presenting me a lot, but you know, it's been interesting. Like I really liked how they brought in the witch story and you know, how they everyone keeps crossing paths. That's interesting because they felt very kind of separate in the beginning of the episode, and then in the end, you know, like he runs over the girl with the bike and the witch finds the kid but doesn't know it's the kid, you know. So it's been interesting, I'm not gonna lie. I also really enjoyed that we got to see a little bit more of their powers because in the last episode I had made some assumptions in regards to the power because I thought that he had like fixed this little bird. I can't remember. I think it was like a pigeon actually. But it's interesting to see what they're capable of because right now they feel like they're capable of everything. And the fact that he was able, like in the bike, he accidentally put something wrong in the bike. So to me, because for a second I was like, oh, so he can also fix inanimate objects. But I think he literally just made a whole new bike and he got the bike rack. So what this means to me is that he can literally build things, like he can just materialize whatever he wants, which is pretty fascinating, pretty interesting. You know, the let there be light, of course he can do that. And he can fix people. So I really enjoy that we're being presented to their powers and that we weren't presented to all of them at once, that they only hinted towards it in the pilot, so you kind of had an idea that maybe this was what was happening. And then in this episode, you really get like in contact with all their other powers, and you get to see how strong they actually are. So that's going to be interesting. I feel like I'm more fascinated by the characters as I get to know them more. We're also going to find out about more of the witch's powers. I mean, we've seen her doing some like sort of tracking and those kind of things. That's been interesting. So I guess they've been like opening a lot of different threads that I'm excited to see how they're gonna, you know, just fit in. But in regards to what I was saying about the different storylines and just there being a lot, I feel like the paintball story to me, like that whole paintball police thing, felt like a bit much. I feel like it's almost like they're presenting us to a little bit too much, and it would be more useful. I feel like personally I'd be able to absorb everything better if there wasn't just so much going on at the same time. So I feel like that part was a little bit like over for me, but I really like that we saw the girl from the Satanic Nuns. I really hope she still keeps in touch with all the other Satanic Nuns, because they were like one of the highlights of the pilot episode for me, and I really hope that we get to just see a little bit more of them, even if the convent was burned up, which I really liked how there was like a reason for that in this episode, because then all of the documentation and stuff was burned. So I like that, you know, that paid up. But anyways, I hope that they still somehow keep in touch even after the convent burned down, and that they're still, you know, satanicking it up somewhere else. I'm trying to think about like predictions. I guess the interesting part of this show is that it's hard for me to come up with predictions because, like I said, I don't know what the heck is happening or what could happen, because I didn't expect this episode to be so focused on witch and to be bringing in something so new. But I think that there's definitely a very interesting idea with Aziraphale. I can't say his name. Should I just call him Angel? That sounds easier. But I think it's just interesting that he found the book. He knows all the prophecies. He knows everything that's going to happen. You know, I'm curious to see what that's going to be like. Because I think it's very interesting when you have these very powerful characters. And he's, you know, we found out he's very powerful throughout the episode, just because we saw all of like his different powers and what he's capable of doing. But then now we also find out that, you know, he found out a lot about the future and what's to come and stuff like that, which makes him even more powerful. So I'm kind of fascinated by what he's going to do in the next episode. And I feel like I should have predictions for that. But I think that he's just going to show up at the kid's house. I feel like he probably won't tell Crowley, which could lead to some tension in between them, which they have a really funny relationship. Like I said, I wasn't expecting them to kind of be buds, but they kind of are friends. I think that he's probably going to try and go save the Antichrist by himself. And I'm not sure if he's going to want to make immediate contact at first, or if he's going to kind of like just look from far away. But something bad's definitely going to happen. And I feel like they're probably going to cross paths with the witch again next episode. And I'm curious about the kids, because especially because one of them, they weren't presented, like, I feel like mostly they were talking about the families and stuff. One of them just didn't. So I'm curious about how those kids are going to play out, because I think I said in the first episode, the fact that he was presented with the kids made me feel like the kids were going to be a part of the story. And they seem to be. I really like the contextualization and just the perfect timing of them, you know, the Spanish Inquisition references and just them wanting to be like hunting witches and stuff. Like, it was ironic and in a great way. You know, there was a lot of dramatic irony in this episode. So I'm curious to see about those kids, what they're going to be up to. And I'm surprised about how long it took us to see Adam, because I honestly thought that the episode was kind of going to start right where it left off, and they were going to be just doing their best to find him, and that was going to happen within the first 5 minutes, and then that was it. But no, I think that he only appeared after the first half of the episode. I thought he was going to be a much bigger like emphasis this episode, just because of the fact that we didn't really see him in the last episode, and we were only presented to his existence in the last few minutes. So I thought this episode was gonna like be making up for it, and we'd really get to know him and follow maybe a little bit of his life, some flashbacks and stuff like that, which we didn't. So I don't think, if they haven't done that in this episode, I don't think they're gonna actually do that. So I think it's interesting because they're not really presenting us, not really as an individual. We're seeing him more as part of a group. Like, I was surprised that they didn't do an introduction for him. So it's interesting that they're kind of setting him up as just one of the friends. Like, they're not really bringing a lot of emphasis in trying to like flesh out his character, even though we did get to see a little bit of his home life. So, you know, that's different than the others. And of course they're bringing a little bit more emphasis, but they're definitely not like making him stand out as much as I expected. So that's all interesting. And I'm excited to see how it's all gonna like pan out, you know, throughout the episodes. But yeah, I think this is pretty much it. Thank you guys for listening, and I will see you in the next episode.